on Monday night. Big Perk, you got me? There
What's
you
up, Molly?
Tell me this. Do you think this was a statement win for the Nuggets over the Thunder? Obviously, they just played on Sunday, too.
No, I don't. I think it was more of a statement game for Jokic to say that, hey, before we just sit up here and crown SGA, let's see this season through. That's what I thought it was last night for the Denver Nuggets. I'm just not sold on the Denver Nuggets being legit title contenders, solely because I have problems with them being consistent shooting the tray ball. If you look at their last two wins against the Phoenix Suns and again last night with the Oklahoma City Thunder, they shot over 50% from the field. I just don't know if they could sustain that through the course of trying to win 16 games to ultimately win the championship. But again, I think this statement was more about Jokic telling us in the media, Stephen A., that the MVP race is not over. We got to see it through the rest of the season.
Fair enough. I don't disagree with that. It is over for me, though. Unless SGA falls off the map, I mean, it's over for me. It's no way. I'm not gonna let people do that to SGA this year, okay? The brother has been all world. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, in the loss last night, he still had 25 and 7, I believe. He had 40 the day before. It's a back-to-back game against the same opponent. Similar, things happen. We get it. Jokic is no joke. He's absolutely phenomenal. He's the best big man in basketball, arguably one of the top 5 big men in the history of basketball. We know how great he is, but we're not appreciating the greatness of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander or Shea Butter, as Malika Andrews would say. That's who the hell he is. That's what he brings to the table. A mid-range game, an open court game, a nasty handle, a pull-up, a three. The brother, he can do it all. He's just that gifted. And when you look at the level of depth that Oklahoma City Thunder has, what they are defensively, practically number one in every statistical category that matters on the defensive side of the ball. I think Jalen Williams went down for them last night as well. That didn't help matters. But in the end, if they're healthy, based off of what I've seen from Oklahoma City this year, I don't view this as a statement game at all. I look at exactly what Big Perk said. It might have been some kind of statement from Jokic, like, y'all better recognize who the hell I am. Don't forget about me in this MVP race. Fine, we won't forget to put you in second place, because that's where the hell you going to be when this season is over for league MVP honors. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is that dude this year.
You know what, Stephen A., you said he's the best big man. I need to correct you. He's the best basketball player in basketball. If you dribble a basketball and you breathe oxygen, Nikola Jokic is it. And nobody's close. As great as Shai's playing, Nikola Jokic is averaging 29, 13, and 11. He's about to average a triple-double for the season. And Shai, he earned that MVP. But did you see what this man did last night? He was 15 of 20. 35, 18, and 8. After he just gave you 3 nights ago, 31, 21, and 22. Y'all need to stop this. Now, Shai, the best record in the Western Conference, he's leading the league in scoring. But Jokic's top 3 in every other category. Top 3, top 4 in every other category. Jokic, to me, didn't need to make a statement. He's been making them all year. Where we been? Perk, we looking at this man, we like, hold on, wait a minute. How can he do this? And he does it so effortlessly. A guy that, I guarantee you, even with 2 repaired hips and a bad knee, I cannot jump Nikola Jokic. I guarantee you I got a higher vert than him right now. So the statement, I don't even think the Nuggets wanted to come back and show that, look, we're not as bad as we displayed the other night. They got blown out. They returned the favor because they went and got 41 on the road against the number 1 defensive team in basketball. When Jokic's gonna be Jokic. But if you get that Jamal Murray that we see all the time when he played the Lakers, there'll be a problem. There'll be a problem. And if they're not a problem, they're gonna be an issue that you're gonna need to troubleshoot.
There'll be a problem more for the Lakers than they'd be for Oklahoma.
Don't you worry about you. Why you I'll tell you what.
I'm just saying, you just sitting there talking about they're going to be a problem. I'm just telling you they're going to be a problem more for the Lakers than they would for OKC. That's what I said.
I wish we could play the Knicks. I wish we got the Knicks 4 rounds of the playoffs, because I guarantee you I already know what it'll be. 4-4-4. I bet you that. If we played the Knicks.
Shannon, look, let me say this. I'm not knocking anybody that has Jokic as the best basketball player in the world. I swear I'm not. He is a phenomenal basketball player. The offenses ran through him. But we got to stop with it's not even close. Like, we got to stop with that. Like,
it's not.
Yeah, it's guys knocking at the door. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's two sides of the basketball.
I mean, it's kind of like San Francisco and LA.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both in California, but they're not close, Perk.
All right, we got to leave it on that note, guys. I know there's more being on.
Curtainage. Meanwhile, the Lakers have a shortage in LeBron James. He's going to be gone a while. So, David, how concerned are you for the Lakers, given that information and knowing who they are playing in this next about week and a half?
So in the short term, I'm not too totally concerned about the Lakers. Yes, they are going to lose a bunch of these games, this murderous road games they have. But there could be worse scenarios than dropping down to 4 in the West. At the very least, you can avoid Golden State in that first round, who's kind of probably locked in the 6th. My concern with this Lakers team is long-term, come playoff time, being healthy for that playoff run. If I'm JJ Redick, I got to be concerned about the fact that LeBron has been an anchor on this team defensively for 8 weeks, and he suffered an injury from wear and tear. Luka is not have his conditioning in order quite yet. He put up a triple-double last night, but some of those shots were short. The field goals, the shots were not quite falling. This team has to be right come playoff time. All that stuff has to fit. So the rest, minimal losses that you suffer in the meantime, are not as big as getting ready for a 48-hour, a game every 48 hours where we have to grind out these wins. 6 games in 8 days. That starts Thursday when they are on the road at Milwaukee Thursday, and then Friday they get the Nuggets. David hanging out with this standby. Randy, what you got?
Yeah, speaking of the Nuggets, the Lakers loss means Denver can move into the 2 spot in the Western Conference. Part 2 between these two teams, back-to-back nights. OKC and Denver. That means the 2 top MVP candidates, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, had 25 points in this one. Jokic, meanwhile, Nikola Jokic going to grab that rebound. Finding Michael Porter Jr., that's a big man moving rapidly. Running that fast break.
He does scoot.
Running a medium break.
He's skedaddling a touch.
He was moving. 17 points for MPJ. I need Maple Jordan, and I need it now. How about Jamal Murray? 34 points. Nuggets are 43-12 when he gets 30. Not going to get anything here because he's going to find the dad bod god.
I mean, just wide open.
Nikola Jokic. Threekula, 1 for 2 from distance. We're all tied at 99. Jokic in the 4th. Going to find Russell Westbrook. 1 of 8 dimes for Jokic. Russ was 3 of 5 from the 3-point line. Can't see the line, can you, Russ? And then Jokic and Westbrook. Just a little give and go. No one's going to guard Big Honey in tight.
Great movement.
Okay. Nuggets up by 13. And then Jokic going to post up, get the 2 to fall. 35-18 for the 2-time NBA MVP, who says he's playing the best basketball of his life right now. Thunder get the win on Sunday, as we're back with David Dennis Jr., but the Nuggets bounced back last night. So, David, what did you see from Denver last night in that dub that will be crucial if they hope to get back to the finals?